being celebrated all over the world. I start with a quote from Oscar Wilde. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most ये आगे क्यों बढ़ा रहे हो अपने आप भाई? Most people simply exist. They don't live. They only simply exist. That is all. To make our existence livable, we have to nurture living objects, that is biodiversity, and the non-living objects, that is geodiversity. While people are slowly becoming conscious of the need of preserving the biodiversity, attention is still lukewarm toward conserving geodiversity, ignoring the simple fact that biodiversity is directly dependent on the diversity of the geological terrain, rocky or mountainous, the desertic, alluvial or marine, because all the biodiversity is actually on the surface and therefore they are dependent on that. Next. हाँ पैसा जो पहले दे जाते ना आप. All these years, in other words, biodiversity and geodiversity are two sides of the same coin. Now, all these years of my involvement in the rectification of the global environment, I was hopeful that our scientific approach to tackle environmental problem will be resolved by focusing our attention in preserving these two forms of diversities, geodiversity and biodiversity. But I admit that I was wrong. The top culprits are other things, are selfishness, greed and apathy. And to deal with these two we need total overhaul of cultural transformation, and we scientists do not know how to do that. Cultural transformation, none of us know how to do it. Still we must keep trying, and in order to do that exercise, we have assembled here today to highlight the lacunae in our efforts and frame more practical solutions. This meeting is a result of cumulative efforts of the IUGS INCO Committee of Indian National Science Academy, the Geological Society of India Delhi chapter, and the Society of Earth Scientists Lucknow. On behalf of all the three organizations and my own behalf, I welcome you all to this one-day technical session and implore you to passionately discuss the ways and means to preserve geodiversity and make our Earth livable. Lastly, I have special expectation from our young participants. They must actively participate in the discussion and express their doubts to the speakers and try to understand their explanations.